Hi, this is mrdhobbs and welcome to episode number 54 on the Kindred server. As you can see, I'm just outside the storage area, so just flip back to normal view. Just been sorting through some bits in there. Okay, whilst I've been away, I've done a bit of expanding. You can see here, so let's just open up this room. And doors again. Try again. There we go. Yep, so I've just added on this stable onto the side of the building. And let's see, it's got 6 areas. 1, 2, 3. So it's got 6 areas for horses. Each horse has got a little room there. And although it's quite, if we just hop onto this guy here. No, we don't. Just helps if you have a saddle on you, really, doesn't it? Try again. Okay, so we put the saddle on this guy. Right. So yeah. Well, horses and things can pass through these areas, no problem at all. But when we actually, I don't know. Oh, don't be so silly. There we go. It's not got used to controlling these things. There we go. I do know what I'm doing, honestly. Right. Come on out of the way, horse, donkey. That's it. Yeah. So although it is actually 1.5 or almost 2 block wide gap through here, the horses and the donkeys only actually see it as being a 1 wide gap, and because they're about 1.5 blocks wide, they think they can't fit through, and so they don't try. Whee! So it's a nice easy way of keeping them stored. I'll just pop that back in there. Turn that back around now. There we go. Yeah, so I've got 6 slots. Only got the 1 donkey in at the moment, but hopefully go and get some more soon. Okay, now where I'm actually heading off to now is I'm actually heading off to the Nether, because I've found a pretty good fortress there. It looks like it could possibly be converted into a double wither spawner, well, with a skeleton spawner. So I'm going to go and have a quick look at that, and I'll catch you there. Okay, so welcome back. So as you can see here, over there is the original Nether fortress that I found. I didn't realise until I actually got joined by Killer Princess. I didn't realise that actual, go away you, that fortress actually extended right the way around, all the way around through to here, which is quite nice. So yeah, so by the looks of things, it looks like we've got quite a nice double crossroads just there, which I think I could possibly turn into a nice little spawner for the withers. See, we've got quite a few spawning over there already as it is, so I'm not really too sure the best way of going about this, whether to actually just flatten out the whole area as much as possible and then see where they spawn, or whether to create a proper farm, as it were. I'm not too sure the route I'm going to take yet, but looks like I've got quite a bit of space to play around with and space to work with, so it's going to be fun times. I think probably the first thing I'll do though is I might actually just destroy those 2 they are blaze spawners, because I don't really fancy lots of blaze getting involved in this. I want to try and keep them out of it, so I might destroy those 2. There are plenty of other fortresses around. There's another one just see over there in the distance, and that one's got quite a few blaze spawners and things in it, so there's plenty of those around if I want to make one of those farms as well. Okay, time to get to work. Hi and welcome back, and as you can see I've been quite busy doing a bit of work. So what I've done, going from this area here, I've taken out quite a few of the structures and putting this roofway all along here just to reduce the chances of skeletons or wither skeletons spawning anywhere in this area. That then leads down into this tunnel here, and then underneath that platform there is actually a spawning platform, or double spawning platform there for the wither skeletons. I think there's just one just there. Yep, I can just see the sword. Yes, that's what we've got going on here. So what I'll do, please don't die. Actually I'll, good, the elytra kicked in. Always a bit scary. Right. Now we just need to drop down into here. Okay, so yeah, I've got my little base of operations here that I've been using. Oh, me and iron doors. Just can't get on. Right. Okay, 1 skeleton down there. One strange thing I have been noticing whilst I've been building this is the fact that these guys don't move. They do absolutely nothing, which makes killing them nice and easy. But yeah, it's very strange. But yeah, so what I've done now, so I've got the top level there. I've then also got a secondary level that I can access through here, and that way then extra ones will be able to spawn on top of here. And then what I might do is I might put another roof on top of here to stop any mobs from spawning on top of this. And obviously got to put walls in all around the outside just to make it a little bit more protected from blaze attacks, because that tends to be the biggest problem that I was having, was these guys over here shooting at me. So if I can put a load of walls all the way around the outside, I'll just stop that from happening and make things a bit safer for me. But yeah, there's a little derpy sort of with a farm. It works quite well. I've noticed this though quite a lot. Still getting them spawning outside of the area, which is a bit of a pain, and obviously means that it's reducing the efficiency of the farm, but that'll all be rectified by me slapping the area and reducing any spawning spaces. Out. Okay, well, I'll leave him. But yeah, seems to work quite nicely anyway. And he's becoming a little bit safer. Oh, quite awesome. There we go. Right, I'll head on back to the overworld and I'll meet you there. Hi, and welcome back to the overworld. And a couple of issues with the current layout with this mansion. The first one is, if I want to get anywhere, I've got a lot of walking, like as you can see here, to try and get up to the very top level of the house. It takes quite a while and quite a lot of walking around, so I'm going to try and figure out, see if there's a way of making either like a central staircase or, like here, hidden ladders that I can use to get from near to where my sort of base of operations is down on the ground floor up to here. Or alternatively I might think about moving my base of operations somewhere else, somewhere a bit more convenient. So yeah, so I'm trying to get up to the top level here, and it just takes a little bit of a while to get around. The other issue I had was there's no real easy way of launching elytra from the base. I have to try and find an elevated bit of ground or something like that, which is often awkward. So what I did is I've actually converted, we had two of these fighting rings, so I got one in there and used to have one in here. So what I did is I actually stripped out all the fighting ring, and I've tried to put in some sort of elytra launcher like this one here. Now this is about the third iteration of this design that I've tried, and still can't quite get it to work reliably. So as we come on up the ladder here, which is already here, and obviously all this platform and everything was already here, that's why I wanted to try and use this room. So as we come up here, we'll just climb on up. Just got a little hole with a tripwire hook there and string, and the idea is that as you drop down, the pistons push you forward. So you just double press the space, and as you see, it doesn't work. It sometimes works, and when it does work, it's great because it shoots you out the window, or was the window, almost. But as you see, not particularly reliable. So choice I've got, I can either try redesigning it so maybe it pushes you upwards first and then pushes you outwards. That might be a bit more reliable, because I think what's possibly happening is as I'm coming down through here, because the elytra are kicking in, what they're doing is I'm actually floating slightly forwards, and then obviously as these push out, they're missing me, and I then just float down to the ground here. To avoid that, I've tried putting a block here, but the problem is that because it then stops me from going forwards, as I come down I then hit the blocks as they come out, and I then get trapped inside there. I've tried lowering this piston so it's down on the ground level here, pushing forwards. I've tried raising it up to this height here, hence the reason I've got these two blocks so that I can adjust the height of it, but either way it still doesn't hit me frequently enough to actually be able to push me all the way out, which is a bit annoying. I want something that's going to be reliable and work obviously on a server like this. So okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try redesigning it so maybe that there's a piston on the floor here pushing the slime block up, which will bounce me up into the air, and then another piston that will push me forward. That might be a bit more reliable given the fact that I'm being pushed up by the piston, then push forward, and then once I'm going forwards I can then double press the space bar to fire the elytra off, and then obviously use my rockets and off into the distance. So what I'm going to do, I'll strip this down and then have another go at rebuilding it and see where we go from there. Okay, catch you again in a bit. Okay, welcome back, and this is the new design that I've come up with, and it seems a bit more reliable. So we've just got sticky piston on the ground there, the slime on top of it, and button obviously fires that one off first, and then running through the redstone here, through the repeater, and then through these observers, just lifting the signal upwards to that sticky piston, which then shoots you out. And this seems a bit more reliable than the last system, so we'll jump on here, get the rockets ready, then hit the bump. Oh, okay, well, would be more reliable if I didn't hit the tree, but yeah, that seems to work quite nicely. Okay, let's see if I can land. Ooh, no, missed it. Ouch. Oh, that's a bad timing. Oh, very bad timing. Right, time to get out of it. Oh, here we go. This is where it all now goes horribly wrong. Now you see, elytras just refuse to fire for some reason. Right, let's get out of it, get back indoors. Hi and welcome back, and as you can see I'm not in the mansion anymore, I'm actually back in the nether, and that's because a couple of days after I finished the Wither farm, Tech released a video on YouTube showing an improved version of it. And so as we edge towards the edge here, you can see I've made it a bit bigger. Yeah, so this is using Tech's new version of the farm, which is much more efficient, but obviously it does require me to then clear out these existing areas of the nether fortress, which I've started doing over here. As you can see, I'm starting to flatten out that area there, slowly reducing it down, and then also started slabbing some of these areas here. Okay, so what we're going to do, using the faithful elytra, let's see if I can get down there and show you what I've been doing. Okay, here we go. Let's try and find somewhere to land without dying. Right. Why do these guys always get in the way when I'm trying to do a video? Go away! Leave me alone! Yeah, shush. Right. Okay, so now into somewhere safe. So what we've done here is that it's still this bit is the same as it was previously, but I've now blocked off that entrance and slabbed that area there. And then if we drop down into the main area, this is all carpeted here to stop mobs from spawning inside here. So theoretically what will happen is, once I've done all the outside areas, the only place that mobs will be able to spawn will be in this area here. And the idea is, what I do is I run up and down here and attracting the attention of any wither skeletons that are around, and then what we do is they then run along, follow me to this point here. There's some stairs the other side of these steps here, so the withers can run up the stairs. They then stand up here. I then hit them with my trusty sword, and their drops all fall down into chest here. Typically, because I want to demonstrate it, there aren't actually any withers in here, which is a bit of a pain. This one block or half slab here drop down is because above here is the fire, sorry, not fire is it, it's lava coming down from the ceiling, and I haven't got around to actually blocking it off yet, so I've just put that there just to stop it from coming down into the area. Well, that's a normal skeleton, and typically there aren't any withers in here at all. Oh, I've actually now, by jumping up and down like that, I've attracted the attention of that gas, that blaze, so let's get rid of him. Cool. Oh, there we go. Right. That is just typical, just because I want to demonstrate it. Oh, but yeah, so what we'll do is we'll just trot on out of here, maybe coming out of the area and back in again. Might let a few spawn. Sounds like there's still a ghast, blaze or two out here, yep. Oh, there's this. Ouch. Ouch. They really don't like me for some reason. Right, try again. Oop. Hey. There's a wither scurry over there. Let's see if I... Ouch. Right. Ah, there we go. Now we've got a few spawned in. Right. Okay. Just so you can see that they are over there. this spawned in nicely. Right. So what we do? Come under here, up. So without using jump, just run into here. These guys see me. Hi. Come on. That's it. Let's go. All the way along. Right. Do your thing. That's it. So they stand up there. They can't hit me. I can then swap them. And then collect their drops. Ta-da! So yeah, so this works quite nicely. There's no real limit to the size of this farm, unlike the traditional farm, which uses the crossroads to actually generate the withers. This farm doesn't. It just basically uses the fact that it's built within the bounding box of the nether fortress. And this particular nether fortress, if you recall from where I stand up top there, this particular nether fortress is actually quite a large area, so I could potentially extend this even further this way by just demolishing this section and then carrying on building that way. So yeah, this has the potential of being quite a big farm. I've just got to get around to doing it. But yeah, I think first job will be to actually make this far more efficient by just clearing out all those areas, and the rest of the actual fortress itself, like such as that section there, I've just slabbed over it to stop it from mobs from spawning, and slowly destroying some of these other areas around here as well, getting down to a stage where I can then just slab them. Okay, well that's there I am. That's me all done for today, so thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like, and if you don't already, please subscribe, and I'll catch you again soon. Cheers for watching. Bye bye.
Come on, let's play Monopoly, Cash Fun and Riddle.